Hey guys, I'm Candice.
And I'm Mark.
Today we're going to give you a little demo of the dashboard. I'm going to be covering some of the new charts and the map that we just added, and then Mark's going to talk about the routers table. So you should be able to see a screenshot of our dashboard. We just released this update this week, and in this dashboard you're going to now see a chart that gives you a quick view of the routers that are online. You can also see quickly the routers that you might have, the number of routers you might have permissions issues with. And then we brought the map that we had in beta to the front of the dashboard to give also a overview of where your routers are located and if they're online or offline. This can be useful to see if you've got an area that might be having some issues. One of the things that you're going to need to do if you aren't already using it is the latitude and longitude or the street address for your routers. And you can simply go into the edit, and this is where you're going to add your latitude and longitude. With that, I will pass it off over to Mark.
Cool, yeah, so we've got some, dashboard refresh going on here. Like Candice said, the intent is to really give you a better heads-up display of what is the health and status of your MikroTik fleet. How's this network look, and is it healthy? So you can see my network has a lot of offline stuff, but we can tell from the map where that location's at, and we're able to see at a glance, how does the network look. Down further on the page here, now you'll see that we've got little images for what each MikroTik router looks like, just to help you identify which one you might be looking for. We also recently updated so that everything on every page is searchable by tags. That was kind of a stealth update that happened a bit ago. And then you'll see that we changed some of the icons here, and the intent again is to give you that quicker heads up display instead of having to dive into each different page, backups, firmware, Fleet Commander. You can now see at a glance, hey, is the network healthy and can the system communicate with all other routers? So you can see here on my home network, I've got some firmware updates that need to happen. I've got a little icon that indicates that we need firmware updates. If you back out of that tag there, Candice, we've got one router that has a permissions issue. So what a permissions issue means is that our system is having trouble communicating to that router fully. We might be able to detect that it's online, but we can't detect what the firmware levels and the other pieces of it are. So you can see here, I've got a status of red there, and it says, hey, there's a permissions problem. On this router, we don't have enough permissions on the dynamically generated user account. And so somebody has gone into that router and either disabled that account or made it read-only. So I just have to go into that router and update it if I want to take advantage of the full premium feature set of RemoteWinBox. You'll also notice that we've kind of made the dashboard a lot easier to view, and it's going to be a lot more mobile friendly now too. So we've been working on making all of the pages phone friendly. You'll see that as we change the screen size, that's going to adjust just nicely. And in addition, we can see other status icons for whether the router looks healthy, whether backups are being taken, etc. Candice, anything you want to add?
Thanks, Mark. I think that was a great overview of the dashboard, and hopefully this helps any of our current users. And if you aren't a current user of RemoteWinBox, it's free to try us out. You can sign up for a free account at RemoteWinBox.com.
Thanks, guys. See you next time.